for joining us. I'm Brad Clonch.
And I'm Quinn Tran. Under the leadership of Governor Anna Tubby, the Chickasaw Nation's Division of Health serves hundreds of thousands of patients each year.
The patients are served in the new state-of-the-art medical center in Ada, as well as satellite clinics in Ardmore, Tishomingo, Durant, and Purcell.
What we're going to do first is we're going to look at your teeth, okay?
In February, the Chickasaw Nation and other health organizations nationwide are recognizing Children's Dental Health Month. It's a time to raise awareness about the importance of brushing and flossing daily. Developing good habits at a young age and visiting the dentist are key to healthy teeth for children.
It's good for children to come to the dentist before their first birthday, and that's also what the American Dental Association recommends. And you know, we see them here when they're about 9 months old is what we recommend. And at that point, they're not scared. And if you wait till they're later, you know, 3 or 4 years old, they get really scared. Or if you wait till they have a dental emergency and they're already hurting, then they're also really scared. So it's a good idea to get them in early rather than later.
The Chickasaw Nation has expanded its dental care facilities. There are now more than 30 dental suites at the new Chickasaw Nation Medical Center in Ada. As part of Children's Dental Health Month, look for an educational booth set up there on February 22nd and 25th. Free children's toothbrushes will be handed out. Visits are also planned at the Chickasaw Nation Head Start programs in Sulphur and Ardmore.
We travel now to Oklahoma City, to Bricktown.
Bricktown is a popular area, and it's the site of the new tourism office for the Chickasaw Nation.
I-40 and I-35 meet here, and so it's just a perfect location for an individual to fall upon. And we want to be in that area to introduce them to all the great things that we have to offer.
The tourism office is located on the first floor of the original Bunt Candy Factory on East Sheridan there in Bricktown. The office provides information on Chickasaw's destinations in Oklahoma, like the original Capitol in Tishomingo, the Chickasaw White House, and the beautiful Chickasaw Cultural Center in Sulphur. The tourism office recently opened to the public, and with that opening was the launch of an art exhibit called New Identities in Chickasaw Art.
The exhibit showcased the work of Chickasaw painters, weavers, and textile artists.
Today what we're doing is we're celebrating the imagination and the creativity of our people.
Governor Anna Tubby unveiled the artwork of Brent Greenwood. His work was on display along with the pieces of other Chickasaw artists. He commissioned to create this painting for the upcoming Chickasaw Chamber Music Festival, a 3-day event that is the first of its kind. The Chickasaw Nation's Division of Arts and Humanities is bringing American Indian classical music to the forefront, celebrating the talents of classical Native musicians. The festival is set for June 3rd through the 5th. Look for more on the event in the coming months. We spent some time talking to Brent Greenwood about his commissioned artwork and his passion for painting.
He shares how his art communicates his vision through vivid colors.
Basically, I'm a contemporary artist based, you know, for sure. I venture down different, I guess, mediums. I like to experiment still. Experiment with three-dimensional objects and incorporating collage into my works. This particular piece here, it was commissioned by the Chickasaw tribe, Chickasaw Nation, for a music festival that's going to be taking place in 2011. The title is a Chickasaw word, Toloa Ikbi. That means like makes music or song maker. I always work with my colors, my backgrounds, and work to the foreground. And so in the process, I'm drawing. Like on this piece over there, I drew out the figure, the sketch of how I wanted this individual. And then everything else kind of fell into place. He was the focal point. I think everything else kind of started coming together around him. I'm Brent Greenwood, and I am a Chickasaw artist. My first love was drawing, so that's kind of where I started out. In 4th grade, I got my first award, a blue ribbon for something I did, which was kind of cool. And so, you know, I kind of stayed with it, and it was just mainly, you know, just something I did, not ever thinking that someday, you know, I'm going to be this artist, and that's going to be working on these great commissions, and people's going to be putting their stuff in their home, and I never thought that, you know, it's just something I did. And so my parents encouraged me to go to school and pursue the artistic, you know, degree. And when I got into college, it all turned to more of the, you know, the classic mediums of learning the oils, watercolors, acrylics. And out of all that, acrylics became my favorite because of the drying time and the vibrancy of color. I just love that color that you can achieve because I want the color to evoke an emotion from the viewer. If they can't, identify with whatever else is going on in that piece, that color will maybe make them feel, a sense of something that I can't explain. Healing, in a way, it's a healing power, but just the vibrancy, the life of it, because everything around us is alive and moving, and I try and incorporate that through my colors.
He uses colors so well on canvas. Brent has 2 young children who play the viola, and if you look very closely on that commissioned artwork, you'll see bits and pieces of the viola, the scroll work, the design of that instrument embedded in that piece of art.
And we're looking forward to featuring more artists here on CNTV. Our next piece will feature a young artist who combines native art with modern fashion.
Look for her story on the next episode of CNTV.
See you next time.